Fortunately, most people will never have to say what I'm about to say. When I was 33, I was shot in the chest by an unknown assailant from just 3 feet away. But you know what? Over time, this terrifying event became one of the best things that ever happened to me. It became a significant part of my lifelong journey. As a psychologist and professional speaker, the memory of that evening will stick with me until this very day. It has challenged me to help others and myself handle stress faster and turn awful experiences into transforming opportunities. I even wrote an award-winning book about it. So here's how it happened. Imagine you're walking home from the store when a car passes. You notice in your peripheral vision the car is slowing and coming to a stop. You don't pay it any attention. It doesn't concern you. Besides, it's a beautiful evening. It's almost dusk. The street lights are coming on. You can picture walking through your front door, finding your loved ones busy behind it. Then you realize the driver has gotten out of the car and is walking towards you. You smile and nod, preparing to offer him directions, but he grabs your arm and says, "Get in." Before you can blink, 2 other guys jump out of the car. You pull your arm away and he pulls out a gun. Now this is what I call a stressful moment, wouldn't you? In times like this, your mind goes into overdrive. You can have multiple conversations with yourself at once. What should I say? What is he going to do? Am I in danger? Why me? Why now? Is there any way out of this? All those thoughts could race through your head in a split second. In my case, I imagined I would say, "What do you want?" And he would say, "Give me your wallet." Since money was nothing in comparison to my life, I would give him my wallet. After all, I can make more money. But this is not what happened. I asked, "What do you want?" He just smiled and shot me. A .38 caliber bullet hit me in the center of my sternum and stuck in the bone. The spinning bullet grabbed my shirt, creating wadding around the bullet, and I didn't bleed at all, not a drop. The blow didn't knock me down either. I just stood there, which I think stunned the guys because they all ran back to their car, jumped in and tore off. They must have been worried they just shot Superman. So I turned to the first house with a light on and walked through the sprinkler system and knocked on the door. The man who answered was wearing green hospital operating clothes, which I thought was a great sign. It turned out he was a heart surgeon from Herman Hospital. Can you believe it? He said, "Come in." He called the police and the ambulance. He even rang my parents to tell them to meet us at the hospital. Suddenly, I was in an ambulance being treated for a bullet in the center of my chest. Was this a good time to worry? You betcha. But my mind wasn't racing anymore. The only thought I had was, damn, this is a great story. You see, for years, I've been practicing a specific process of breathing, relaxing, reassuring myself, thinking positively, and looking for humor during stressful moments. And in the scariest moment of my life, it was working. I call this process the proactive stress response. Teaching you this proactive stress response is going to be a major part of this program. Now, stressful situations and challenges are never going to go away. I've been fired, divorced, and depressed, self-employed in a highly competitive business, shot in the center of my chest, survived 3 IRS audits, and widowed when my wife of 30 years passed away in my arms after a long illness. Life is full of stressful events. You can't run or hide from them. As my shooting story illustrates, sometimes they come looking for you. What you can do is learn how to recognize your stress quicker and move through it faster. You can do that by mastering the proactive stress response. Here's how this will work. This entire program is made up of 8 modules. Each module has a series of 3 to 5 minute videos like this one. Some have worksheets. And if you're taking this for continuing education credit, there are going to be some required quizzes. No matter what you do for a living, whether you're single, married or divorced, overworked or underpaid, I'm certain that learning to recognize your own stress quicker and move through it faster will change your life in ways better than you may have imagined possible. So let's get started.